Hey guys, how's it going? So glad to be back for Mortgage Mike Speaks podcast. I think we took a little bit of time off.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Summer, July.
Yes, little sabbatical.
Yeah, a little bit.
I know everybody's traveling right now, so
Yeah.
we're getting back into things. And this is Mortgage Mike Speak podcast. If this is your first time, this is Mortgage Mike here.
And this is Steven Salinas.
Yep,
Yeah.
and we're partners here. We want to be sharing just stories of transactions, sharing tips and tricks for,
Buying a house,
Buying.
getting through the mortgage process, whatever it is. We've got
Yeah.
a lot of experience getting people into homes, and our job is to guide you through that process, and that's what we do. So we're your experts. You don't have
Yeah.
to worry about it because we've got everything taken care of on our side for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mike, what are we talking about today?
Well,
Like,
I think what are we talking about today? We can talk through market updates, or
Mhm.
you want to talk through that? Okay.
I'm sure everybody's very curious
Yeah.
about what just
Yeah.
happened
For sure.
this week.
Yeah, and actually, I've got a client that really just reached out to us today
Yeah.
as he's shopping for a home. So a little bit of backstory. I think the consumer, or anybody's mindset for that matter, is that, oh my gosh, rates continue to rise.
Mm.
And so back in June, the Fed raised their federal fund rates, right, by what?
0.75.
0.7,
basis
yeah,
points,
75 basis points. And that happened while I was on vacation. So Stephen got to deal with that fun.
That was fun.
It was so much fun, right? And I will say that at that point in time, we saw an increase in rates, like yet again, another increase in interest rates. Ironically, with the recent Fed increase that we just heard this week of another 0.75 of a basis point, the truth is rates didn't go up, right? So, in talking to our client this afternoon, literally about, like, gosh, is this the right time to buy a home, and where are rates going?
Yeah.
The whole discussion centered around, well, let me just tell you what happened. That the 0.75 of a basis point rate increase that we just heard was honestly a non-event.
Mhm.
Although in the consumer's mind, they're thinking, well,
Rates again.
Yeah, rates are going up or whatever it is. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
But if we look back to where interest rate market was in July, when you got to deal, or June, when you got to deal with the first 0.75 of a point bump, the truth is today, actually the price and the cost of the rate is better than what it was.
Yeah.
Right. So I think for most people's mindset when they listen to the news and hearing, oh, rates are increasing, what they don't understand is that mortgage-backed securities, which set interest rates for us and for our clients, don't necessarily track the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seeing that happen right now. So, and the other thing I'll say, just from a market update standpoint, would be the idea that we're in a bubble. Because that was the two concerns that he had.
Yeah.
One, where are rates going? I think that they're higher, and I'm like, well, they're not.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing was, well, what's happening in the marketplace? Are we in a bubble? Are we going to see housing prices drop?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are kind of afraid of that.
Right. And so, but I don't think that's the case, especially in Houston. And again, I think when you read the national news, you get this national viewpoint on the East and the West Coast that says, well, we've had these markedly increased prices in housing.
Mm-hmm.
It's beginning to soften. So there's this drop coming, and Houston doesn't play like that.
Yeah.
We're pretty steadily increasing market. We're not like a hyperinflated market.
Got it.
So or maybe in the last, I don't know, Stephen, what do you think in the last year? Most of our clients were probably going in over list, right?
Yeah, probably everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were active and you were really playing the game, people were going over list.
Yeah.
First-time home buyers is a little bit tougher for them just because of these investors out there that, that are just picking up all these homes.
Or limited on cash to close, and they can't play the, I'm going to go 50 grand over list game,
Yeah, but now it's starting to kind of change.
Yeah.
You can, the people that are buying now, it's really, they need to buy. They don't have to buy.
Yeah.
And really what they're saying is, okay, we can actually negotiate. Not all the power is in the hands of
the seller.
Right. And, if you're still in this market,
it's a good time to be in the market.
It's a good
quite
time.
honestly.
If you're looking to move,
Mhm.
it's a good time because you have a little bit more in your
Yeah.
back pocket to negotiate.
Right.
You can kind of save that extra money that you were going to go over
Yeah.
to put in new furniture or have it in a safety fund in
Right.
case things break.
Right. Right.
All these different things. And we've
Yeah.
totally seen a shift in what that's looking like.
Right. So I think so I don't know where rates are going. We don't know.
Yeah.
They're not higher than where they were in June when the first announcement was made.
Yeah.
The second thing is housing market in Houston, Texas is not crashing. It may plateau, which is probably happening right now. We're going to soften off. Housing prices are going to level off for a little bit. So that means instead of 15, 20, 30 grand over list, we're now going in at list.
Yeah.
And like you said, maybe we can get contributions towards closing costs, which is something that we haven't really been able to get for the last year.
Yeah.
And most of the contracts. So here's the deal. It's a great time to buy. I mean, hands down, it's the time to buy. It's better than renting. Absolutely. Right.
Absolutely.
Rates are where rates are, and you don't buy real estate because of interest rate. You buy real estate because the investment and the gain on that investment that you make. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think one thing that we're going to do today is play a little game called Guess That Sales Price. Mike, have you ever heard of HAR? HAR.com?
HAR.com. I wonder what that means. Does that mean homes and real estate or homes and rentals? I think
homes and rentals. Homes
and rentals. It used to be called the Houston Association of Realtors. Yes. Now it's called Homes and Rentals.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with that.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, good. Because we're going to be, going to HAR, and we're going to be looking at two different houses, and we're going to be looking at the general descriptions of these houses.
So anybody that's ever been on HAR, I'm sure you've read some of these descriptions, right? They can be pretty entertaining. Yeah. Perhaps they make something sound a lot better than it might actually be.
Yep.
Part of the marketing aspect of it. So we're gonna play a little game called Guess That Sales Price, and we could get Joe, our marketing guy here, to cue up a little Jeopardy music. That'd be really great. So.
Yeah, we're gonna play Guess That Sales Price. Mike, you're gonna be guessing the sales price, and we're just gonna see if you think like a realtor, or do you think like the seller?
Right. Do I think like the seller?
How do we do these homes? Okay, cool. So we're gonna be going into the first home here.
Okay.
The first general description.
Yes.
All right, so we're just going to jump right in. This 2-bedroom, 1-bath home welcomes you with a covered front patio, metal roof, and metal siding. Low maintenance. So low maintenance. That's good.
Low maintenance. I like it.
You don't have to do much.
Metal roof, metal siding.
Yeah, it could be more. Maybe like a newer kind of look.
It could be, absolutely.
More modern.
Right, I could see that.
The front door opens to the living room with possible formal dining area to the left, or use it for an extra living area.
Okay.
That's nice.
Okay. Open floor plan.
Open floor plan. The kitchen has under cabinet lighting, which is nice.
Okay.
Electric cooktop and a double oven to make meal preparations a breeze. So you don't have to worry about it.
Wow. Okay.
It's a breeze.
Okay. It's a breeze. Okay. Double ovens. Okay. Electric.
Master bedroom is large with access to the backyard and deck, as well as a large walk-in closet.
A large walk-in closet.
Very large.
Okay.
So we've also got raised garden beds out behind the fence, can easily be brought back to life for those of you with a green thumb.
Okay.
Woo! So, kind of hearing that description, Mike, I left out a couple parts because I want you to leave that up to your imagination.
Okay.
Where are you thinking this sales price is going to land you?
Price that home. Let's see. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, open floor plan.
Open floor plan.
Yeah. Got a porch.
Big walk-in closet.
Big walk-in closet. I'm hearing like a kitchen that has a double oven. And
prep is a breeze.
Big backyard. I'm gonna guess 275.
275?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually listed for 100,000.
100,000.
Yes.
Okay.
100,000. So This is actually,
Where is this property located?
we're gonna say it is actually located in Abilene, Texas.
Okay,
So it's
wow.
got a little
all
bit
right.
more of that
All right.
country.
Okay.
Country
I was thinking
swing.
Houston. My brain was thinking Houston. So okay, good.
Yeah,
All right.
it looks
I'm
like
thinking
there's
in town. I'm thinking like where we are here in the Cottage Grove
yeah,
area. So all right.
you know, there's.
Okay.
I would
100,000.
say I wouldn't say that low maintenance is the way that I would describe this property. If by low maintenance
Yeah.
you plan on doing nothing when you get to
Yeah,
the property, then
right.
yeah, I would say that it definitely is low maintenance.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask some qualifying questions. So okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, so
Cool.
there's also an
Thanks.
RV
And
parked
our-
right in the shed. There's a nice
great.
nice
Yeah.
graffiti on
Well, only
on the
for
wood shed.
$100,000, you're good to go. So,
Yeah,
mhm.
if you've got a green thumb, this is
Yeah.
this is
And
this
you
is a
can
house
paint.
for you. Yeah, you can always paint.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're only about
$175,000.
$175,000 off.
So
Not too bad.
okay, I'm gonna ask you what town.
Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna give you that much.
Okay.
I don't want you.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Okay.
So we're gonna go into another house here. So kind of similar general description. We're gonna see what's going on.
Hmm.
We've got an impressive open concept floor plan with on-trend style throughout and lots of windows that stream in plenty of natural light.
On-trend style, open floor plan, lots of natural light. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we've got formal living, formal dining, and 2-story ceilings. Welcome at
stories.
entry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The chef's kitchen is crisp white cabinets. We've got stainless steel appliances, double ovens. You know, we've got an island. You know, got a lot of cool features.
Sounds like a good kitchen. Okay.
We've got the primary suite with a luxe bath plus 1 bed and bath on the main floor. Wow.
Okay.
Upstairs features a huge game room with a flex space plus 2 bedrooms split by the Jack and Jill bath. Enjoy Texas summers in the entertainer's dream backyard with a fabulous pool. Don't
Okay.
miss this masterpiece. Don't miss it. What are you thinking as far as the
So-
sales price goes?
So is there an HOA?
Okay.
Okay. If I can't ask what city it's in, I gotta know if there's an HOA.
Let's check.
He's looking.
Or actually recently kind of
Change
changed
some things on it.
changed some things up. So let me dig in here.
And how many bedrooms are we saying? Something like 4.
I'll give you the facts based on active listings. So the
Okay.
average bedrooms in this area is around 11.
Average bedrooms is around 11.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So let me see.
Are we in
here.
Houston?
We are in Houston.
We are in Houston.
I can give you
Okay.
the
I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm
you're just
gonna
gonna
go for
shoot your
it.
shot.
I'm going for it here.
Go for it.
I'm gonna say 615.
615?
Yeah.
It's actually 700,000.
Oh,
So you are on the right
okay.
track.
Okay.
It sounds like the general description is a good description of the
Mhm.
house. What was
Yeah.
your giveaway?
What was my giveaway?
Yeah, what was
When-
the piece?
It
that
would
kinda
be
gave away
the
for you?
parts about the chef's kitchen.
Oh yeah.
The chef's kitchen was probably the thing that's gonna that and the fact that it had a pool.
Yeah.
So that starts to push the price up a little bit. So now it's just a matter of like what part of town are we in
Yeah.
to try to dial in the rest.
That's so funny. I remember reading a description. I think we were together, Mike, where
Oh,
or this wasn't a
we
general
read some
description.
really good ones.
This was actually a bio for a
Mhm.
realtor.
Mm-hmm.
And they might have been from out of town. I'll give them that.
Right.
But they said that they knew all the crooks and nannies.
The crooks and nannies.
in the city. All the crooks and nannies. And I think he meant all the nooks and crannies.
Probably.
Oh,
Right.
you
We're
would
going to
think.
give them the benefit of the
We'll
doubt.
give them the benefit of the doubt. But I don't know, maybe knowing all the crooks and nannies in the city can kind of give you that
Right.
Or
Or maybe it just like identifies like your ideal client a little bit better.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, we'll do this game some more. As
Yeah.
you can see,
Yeah.
these
we're
descriptions.
going to spin the tables on Stephen and Larry.
Oh,
Get some
my
of them here,
goodness.
So yeah. Right.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
So
going to
this-
come. I'm going to do some of my research.
This place is actually in Plano, Texas, and it's a beautiful home. There's a private pool in the back. You know, nice.
Nice.
Everything's looking good. So, great job
Yeah.
on the general description. That's funny. Well, Mike, kind of going from this past week, we like to share just experiences on kind of helping our clients as well as partners just kind of gain better mindset for their work. What was what's kind of like a nugget of wisdom from this past week that we can take and apply?
Yeah, I think we experienced it with a couple of clients this week. And I think from a mindset perspective, if we create a process for people that's the same every time, right? And it creates the same desired result on our side.
Yeah.
Which is the fact that people feel safe, they feel comfortable, they feel secure, right? I think when we look at the makeup of individuals, like in the population itself, what percentage of them, Stephen, do you think make decisions based on emotion or make decisions based on finances?
Well, I think I fall into that kind of emotion category myself.
Right.
I would say that most people, I would say maybe like 75, 80% probably make decisions based on how they feel.
Right. And that's true, right? 75% of the population will make a decision based on how they feel. 25% are going to make decisions based on numbers, and it's totally okay, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's really your analytics that are out there from a different personality style set. But the rest of us, me included, by the way, I'll make emotional decisions. I make a decision based on how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And so, for you and me, Stephen, what we do for our clients is that we put them through that same process, right? And when they call and they talk to either one of us, they're getting the same conversation, maybe a little bit different based on the client, with the end result, or that end result of that phone call setting them up for the next step in the process.
Yeah.
And then giving them a little bit of a glimpse of the overall arch of what's about to happen. But each step of the way, it's that designed safety and security that allows them to move from step to step to step to step in a predictable fashion.
Yeah.
Right. That creates a sense of safety and security. So, like, when a client calls in, what's the next steps for them, for us, Stephen?
Yeah. I mean, next steps, once a client calls in, first we're trying to capture, why they're buying.
Yeah.
Because it's really important to know, why are they moving?
Yeah.
We want to know what's their motivation.
Yeah.
We're going to learn their payment budget, their cash to close budget.
Yeah.
And then their timeline is really important too. And then from that point, we're really going to be, we're going to get them into our system. So we're going to send them our application.
Right.
And we're going to provide them with access to our pre-approval partner, who is available to answer any questions about the application, answer the questions about documentation.
Yeah.
Which I think is really helpful, because whether you bought a home, recently or in the past, maybe like 15 years,
it's still different right now.
It's a different process.
Way different right now.
Guidelines change. We ask for different things.
The way we price mortgages right now is drastically different than the way we were pricing them a year ago. So
so it's really important that we, take that time up front, go slow so that they can go fast looking for places.
Right.
When we can do that, it gives them the freedom to shop confidently.
Right. So their next step would be application completed.
Yeah.
And then the desired ending to that, or at least that stage of the process, would be the pre-approval consultation, or the loan consultation with you and I, where we take them through a deeper dive on their budget, what they qualify for, which wraps up that safety and security. So, we had a client this week that we lost, and the result that was created, like the feeling that was created, was the same, right?
Yeah.
They felt safe, they felt secure. They had lots of just great things to say about us professionally and how we approach the business. And what we couldn't compete against was a family member or a friend of the family who has somebody that's in the mortgage industry that they feel like they need to help out, right? Like And I was like, my question to you was, did we win or did we lose?
Yeah. We win.
And we win, right?
When our goal is to create a great experience.
Yeah.
That just it creates opportunities.
Yeah.
For relationships.
Right. And so how many times have we put somebody through the process, we've got the desired outcome, which is that safety and security, and we either get a client referral from that, or they don't use us and yet they still refer us.
Yeah, that's
right.
Really cool.
And that's really, I think, in the end is what we look at, the filter of, okay, if this is about people and how we make them feel, then we have to put the process around it.
Yeah.
And we have the right process around it that creates the feelings we're looking for. And we do that over and over and over and over again, regardless of the client. They could be buying a $2 million home or $100,000 home. It doesn't matter. They're going to get the same treatment from us.
Yeah.
That whether or not we close the transaction or not really isn't the desired result. The desired result is, did they feel safe and comfortable working with us? And if they did, most of the times we're going to close the transaction. And if we don't, we usually get an opportunity for a referral from it. Yeah. And that's the win.
Yeah,
right? That's the win. So
yeah. So, and kind of going off that, Mike, like if you whether you think about in your work, if you're looking for encouragement, vision, purpose behind your work, create a process that leaves a great experience for someone, that everyone feels honored.
Yeah.
And you'll wake up every day knowing that you're doing the right work.
You're doing the right work.
And you're going to eventually you're going to start to walk with people that are doing the same things. Mike and I talk about this kind of rarity in the market. It's almost like people are walking a very narrow path that not a lot of people walk on. Right. But what we get to find is that there are people out there that do care about process, do care about the people. And it's really not about products, pricing, tech. It's really when you peel all that stuff back, and it's just this. Right. You find like the really cool partners and clients that you get to work with.
Yeah, we all kind of have the same product. We're all selling the same thing. Yeah. There's not a lot of difference there. Where the difference is how we approach our relationship with the people we engage with.
Absolutely.
It's a difference maker, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, thanks for taking the time to listen today. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you had some fun kind of trying to guess the prices yourself. We'll be doing some more of this. Yeah. In the coming weeks, we'll have some more people on the podcast to tell their story, tell their processes. Yeah. And kind of just going deeper. But y'all have a great rest of your day. Yeah. Talk to y'all soon.